Nice job. Let me start from the beginning. What's your name? Taylor, stand up, Taylor. I think that Taylor, ideally, like as a choreographer, is somebody who I would love to work with because she picks up styles so well. You know, as choreographers in the room, yeah, what? You like someone on stage that when you say put your arm out, they don't just when you say put your arm out, they feel the whole entire music and then their arm goes out. And I think in that opening number, you did that perfectly. You filled every beat in the song, whether it was the arm or when the leg went out, it was perfect. And then she added that extra little pop that we all want. And I think that's something that can't be taught. I think you just have it. So congratulations, good job. So keep dancing. I love the bumbly Knuckles. Who is Knuckles? You're so funny. Good job. And the way your eyes, how expressive you are with your eyes. You know, in theater, we always have to learn how to be very expressive with our eyes because that's how we tell the story. So I always want Botox. I'm like, yeah, give me Botox. So I always look expressive. I'm not there yet. But you did perfect bumbles. My bumbles was perfect. My Knuckles was perfect. So bubbly. Very expressive. And of course, I love opposites. I love to play opposites. Any opposites I can get. So what is your name? What's your character name? Fat Sam, so funny. And this was my favorite part. In your hand. You did it all the time. You were so committed to that character every time you went on stage. And then you talked about how nervous your gang was, and you're like the most nervous one on stage. I think that's really funny. Way to commit. How old are you? You're only 10 years old? Wow, you have a career in this business. Good job. You're very good. I like how comfortable you guys, everyone was so comfortable on stage. You are so Mr. Dan, what's Dapper Dan? Dandy Dan. You are dapper though. Oh my gosh, you were so comfortable with yourself on stage and so comfortable with your dance moves, doing all the dance stuff. I love how the Bugsy Malone was so genuine and so, I mean, you want to, even though he's a gangster and killing all these people, you just want to like him. And I think it has a great quality. Like in Guys and Dolls, you know, you like those guys. You like Sky Masters, and even though he's a killer. But we liked you on stage. We liked Dan on stage. All of the characters we really liked, even though they were mean sometimes. I love the quality that, tell me your name? Lily, you have such a beautiful, I don't know anything about singing, but she has such a great quality in her voice. It's so clear, it's so nice and even. I think that you did a great job. Who choreographed you choreographed the show? What's the number about, that the 4 girls did?
We could have been anything that we want.
Is that the most fun number to choreograph ever?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I now want to choreograph it. I love it. So I love it. I love the show.
Lily, I want to watch you do a one-woman show. I want to watch you do a one-woman show. What do I mean? When you're on stage, I want to watch you, and I don't want to stop watching you. I want to watch everything that you do, because your face and your moves and everything, I just want to watch you. You're welcome. How old are you? You're 15. Excellent. Okay, so next year a one-woman show for Lily. No, I loved it. You were one of those. Sometimes there's somebody that just for whatever reason draws your eye, that you connect with, that is the person that you're watching or rooting for. And for me, that was Lily. And not in a distracting way. She wasn't doing anything that was like, hey, watch me because I want to be the star of this show. It wasn't that at all. It's just, for some reason, because she was so committed and everything, your face is so expressive to match your voice. Also, harmony. Awesome. Awesome harmonies. Harmony not always easy, and they sounded great right from the get-go. Really nice harmonies. I want to do something. Can you just give me the scene where you yell, the first scene where you yell at your 4 people? Can we, everybody else come to this side so you can watch your friends. Yeah, come sit here. And give me that first scene and go down and just do it. I'm not gonna say anything else. I just want you to do it, and then I'm gonna do something. So go for it.
So tell me, have you allowed this to happen? Roxy was one of my best. What have you to say for yourself, Knuckles? Ritzy? Angelo? Snake Eyes? You're a
it's good. I'm gonna stop you there. You're gonna do it again. This time, on your first part, when you're crossing, I want you not to worry about balancing. Am I looking at them? Am I looking at the audience? Where am I looking? I want you to deliver the whole thing out as you go across. You're so furious that you can't even look at them. So you're just looking this way. And then, I'm sorry, I'm like dragging a cable all over. I am like the worst. Can you just pull that tape and free me up? Like the worst adjudicator ever. Like, okay, so furious you can't even look at them. And then when you address each of them, right in the eyes, each one, right in their eyes. I don't want you to even think about the audience out there because it's right in their eyes, each one, down the line, okay? Go for it.
So tell me how you allow this to happen. Roxy was one of my best. What have you to say for yourselves, Knuckles? Ritzy? Angelo? Snake Eyes? You're a disgrace to your profession. Do you hear me? A disgrace.
Good. Because here's what I want to point out. You have such, as Shay said, great characters. Top to bottom, all of you. Dandy Dan, Bugsy, you, the four of you, everyone in the ensemble. Great characters. From time to time, you weren't connecting with eye contact. And as an audience member, especially up close, in the back of the house, who knows if they can tell. But right up close, for the front row folks, if you're not connecting direct eye contact, I can tell. And you have such good characters that I want them to really, truly connect. So make sure you give that eye contact because you've done so much work on the characters and it's clear that the relationship is there and that the connection is there. But if the visible connection doesn't happen for the audience, it might not fully play. And so I don't want you to shortchange yourselves. Now, that said, we always have to worry about sound and are we mic'd, are we not mic'd, do we have to project out, and all of that stuff so the audience can hear us and the audience can see us so that they can see our expression. But make sure whenever you're giving that eye contact, that it's true eye contact, straight on, because that gives that connection. Fantastic. This is a show, how many of you are familiar with Bugsy Malone? Like more than, oh, I know Bugsy. Yeah, this is a show that not a lot of, this is from like the first round of juniors from forever ago. It's based on there's a movie that was with Jodie Foster as a kid and who else have you watched that? Scott Baio, yes. So it's like a forever ago movie that they turned into a Broadway junior musical. It's gangsters, so a lot of schools and groups don't even consider it just because of that. I teach at a middle school and I know that I would never do Bugsy at my school just because it does have guns in it. I mean, it's splurge guns, it's silly whatever stuff that comes out of them, so nobody's like shooting bullets and killing anybody. But a lot of schools won't even consider it because there's guns, because we're gangsters and all of that stuff. So it's a show that not a lot of people are familiar with and not a lot of people do. Did you do the whole show? Yes. Already? Yes. How long ago?
Like
last month. And were you all in the same roles?
Yeah. Well, we mixed it up.
You mixed it up a little? Because did not everybody come? Cool. So it's not a show that a lot of people do or get exposed to. So that's the other tough thing. I said to Shay right before they started, I said, there's like 2 or 3 juniors that I've just never even seen the whole show. And this is one of them. I've never seen anybody do it because it was developed before I started getting involved with the junior stuff, and then I've just never seen anybody do it. So it's fun to see, and it's really something that I'm looking at completely fresh, and for your audience, a lot really fresh that they've never seen before. So it's fun that you get to create these characters for a big audience, and it's great. You guys were awesome. How old are you? No, him, the little one. I don't care about you, Bugsy, whatever. You're like what? You're like 15, right, Bugsy? 16, 27, whatever. Lily's 35. How old are you? 9. Adorable. Awesome, thank you guys, good job. So get your stuff and get ready to go for pictures.